Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, the only source you need for the latest Star Wars news, leaks, official clips, trailers, behind the scenes, TV spots, and more.
Standard Jedi mission protocol.
While you're here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that bell notification so that you're always notified the second a new Star Wars video goes live.
I want more.
But with that out of the way, let's get into a galaxy far, far away and talk about today's video. In today's video, we have learned something about this Rey film, and that would be the original story, which I am so glad was scrapped. So the idea of the original story for the Daisy Ridley Rey film was originally going to be exploring an older Rey, which was the idea for the original draft with Lindolf and Justin Britt Gibson. And they being Lucasfilm, likely started exploring the idea of bringing Daisy back prior to scrapping their draft, because by the time that this had all actually come about, Kathleen Kennedy and the Lucasfilm team had already had several meetings about the possibility of bringing Daisy back, and we cataloged those on the channel, where Daisy would visit the Lucasfilm headquarters and said she was just there to visit. And you know that is not the case anytime an actor or actress from Star Wars shows up at Lucasfilm headquarters. They are always going to be talking about business, and that's been the case ever since I started this channel. That has been the case. If an actor or actress is at Lucasfilm, they are talking about coming back as a character. And so with that being the case, Disney ended up scrapping the idea of the original script with Lindolf's idea of exploring this older Rey, seeing what she was up to however many years down the line, which is just not a good idea for lore, because then you're adding so many more time gaps that you can fill with stories that can always be done later. And what I think the biggest thing that fans want is a better sequel trilogy, for lack of better phrasing, is want what Filoni was able to do with the prequel trilogy by adding the Clone Wars and adding the Bad Batch and adding all of these great pieces of canon to it, and really giving it more of a complete feeling other than just the three movies, knowing everything that went on as well. I think that's what we want for the sequel trilogy, and putting Daisy back at the same time of the sequel trilogy era makes more sense to me than putting her as an older Rey, which obviously would mean a recast as well. And that just does not seem like a healthy decision given the last couple of Star Wars films reception, as they've been very divided. So it seems that they want more of a cohesive canon before they go ahead and start doing all of these things. So with the High Republic, for instance, you see all of these developments through the books, and then now they've started the Acolyte, which is now done and wrapped, so that we can start to expect that at some point soon. So they're really focusing in on certain eras rather than just throwing out new eras left and right, which is a much better idea. So I just wanted to give you guys that update, and that was my thoughts on this, that the original story for the Rey film was going to be focused on a much older Rey, and I am so glad that didn't happen. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and may God bless you and the Force be with you always.
Is it over already? Oh man!
If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it.
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.